Hiya, pals. Hi, pals, and welcome to the Disneyland Paris Show. Here's your hosts, Lucy, Chris, and Hugh. Gosh. And now, Disneyland Paris news.
The Silver Spur restaurant in Frontierland debuts its new menu.
Halloween and Christmas events return to Disneyland Paris, including the New Year's Eve party.
The Frontierland playground has reopened.
The Rains head off on their Disney cruise.
Didn't wait for the bong. Hello, everybody. It's just me. Well, it's not just me because it's Lucas as well. But it's just us because Hugh and Lucie are off on their jollies. The Rains are all getting their Disney fix at last. But we didn't want to miss out on a show. There's not a massive amount of news today. There's a bit. And Lucas was really keen to do a show for once, weren't you?
Yeah.
Because we've let you stay up late.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've also, just to make it feel like Hugh and Lucie are here, Lucas is wearing some ears like Lucy does. And I've put on a bit of a wild t-shirt, shirt, because I thought that's what Hugh would do. He's a lot more picky than me about his shirts. I just found this and I quite liked it, so I thought I'd give it a go. So there we go. I can see quite a few of you saying hello in the chat. Hi. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to ask Lucas to keep an eye on the chat and he can tell us what's going on as we go through. We'll go through the news as usual. It'll be a bit of a short show. But the other thing is, if you've got any questions for Lucas, I'm going to try and get him to talk a little bit and not just in one-word answers. Do you think you can manage that?
Yeah.
One-word answer. There we go. So first up then, right, the Silver Spur restaurant. So it debuted its new menu on Friday, and from what I understand, prior to this, it's been basically Lucky Nugget Mark II. So everything they've been doing at the Lucky Nugget, they've been doing at the Silver Spur as well. And now they're back to their own menu again, which is pretty cool. We've got a picture of it, which I can show you. Shall I do that? But, as you'll see, it's a very long menu, so it's probably not the easiest thing to actually read. So, Lucas, are you going to read out what's on the menu?
Yes, so I have pictures of the menu on my dad's phone. So we have, for starters, a vegan salad or silver salad or prawns cocktail or kidney bean soup with spices, cornbread or
Ooh. Let's have a look. Ooh. Cornbread. No, I don't know what you're saying. Onion. Was it onion? Cowboy platter, it says. It says the cowboy platter.
Okay.
Just before you go into that, so the starters then, there's vegan stuff here. There's vegan stuff appearing everywhere in the park at the moment. It's pretty cool. But for every course, for the main course, for the starter, for the desserts, there are vegan things in there now, which is really cool.
There's the vegan salad, and then there's 2 vegan things for the desserts and 1 for the main course.
There you go. I should also point out that it actually does say prawns cocktail and not prawn cocktail. So it wasn't a mess up there by Lucas. I tell you what's on the main courses?
So we have Scottish beef flank steak, smoked BBQ pork ribs, stewed onions with cherry tomatoes, or marinated young cockerel grilled with maple syrup and spices, roast salmon with Cajun spices, avocado salsa, or vegan skewer, stewed onion and cherry tomatoes.
There you go. So it's a lot. It's still all year. It's a very similar kind of menu as it was before. I guess the steak's still in there and things. And a young cockerel. That sounds tasty. Susie has just put in the chat, kidney bean soup. Does sound a bit rotten, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but if I ever make chili, we leave the kidney beans out because Laura doesn't like them. So we try to avoid the kidney beans at all costs. I actually really like them, but I can't imagine soup tasting of much at all if it's kidney beans. Mark says that he can see the menu on his humongous TV. That's good. I'm glad it can be seen. Should we have a look at the kids' stuff? Oh, actually, no, the desserts. Tell us the desserts because the desserts are really cool.
So, for the desserts, we have a woody sweet sensation, cowboy treat, caramelized pecan pie, vegan stewed red berries, cashew nuts, and vanilla flavored silk tofu and popcorn. Does that mean it's vegan?
When you whisper, Everybody who's watching can't hear, but they know you're saying something. Come on, so- yes, the V's that say vegan next to them are vegan. The bottom one's just a V because it's vegetarian.
Okay.
All right.
And then there's a fruit salad,
Pomegranates.
pomegranate seeds and blood orange juice.
Nice. That sounds good. Yeah, the desserts sound pretty good as well, actually. I think. Do you want to have a quick chat about the kids ones then? Maybe go through them a little bit quicker if you can. I know you're trying to read though.
There's the.
Hang on, I'm trying to find a way to change the menu, and it's not letting me do it.
Got the child menu on.
Yeah. I can't show you the kids menu because here we go. It's working now. It wasn't working. Sorry about that. There you go. There's the kids menu.
Right there.
Shall I do it? There you go. Let me do it.
No, I'll read it.
Go on then. Get on with it. Oh, what's happened there? Go on.
Oh no, what's happened?
Go on.
Okay, so we have the starters with. So for starters, we have toast with laughing cow cheese, prawns with mayonnaise and ketchup, salad, and for main courses we have roast chicken breast,
Nice.
beef burger, salmon with avocado salsa, desserts, Wild West Delight, Little Cowboy's Treat, Jessie's Yummy Yeehaw, fruit salad, pomegranate seeds, and blood orange juice. Want that for like one of the adult ones?
Yeah, so that dessert sounds very similar, doesn't it? I think the Jessie one has a Jessie shortbread in it. We like a bit of shortbread at DLP, don't we?
Yeah, it does have a Jessie shortbread.
Yeah, I thought it did. Did you notice what that first starter had in it, Lucas? What is it?
Laughing cow.
Laughing cow. Do you know this, Lucas? Laughing cow's now all over the park, so it's starting to appear in lots of different recipes and menus. In fact, there's a truck just outside the Route 66 that sells. Tell me if you'd like this because it's designed for kids. So it sells little pots of Laughing Cow cheese with raw vegetables in it. Does that sound good?
I don't
little
know
bits
what
of raw
laughing
vegetables mixed
cow
in.
is.
It's like Dairy.
Okay,
Does that sound nice? Does that sound like something you'd like to eat?
maybe.
You're very kind.
There's drinks.
Oh, there's drinks. Yeah, it's just milk and stuff. Don't worry about that.
So for drinks, there's Vittle, Minute Maid Orange, Minute Maid Apple, or milk.
Yeah, there you go. I guess the main difference with this menu, that from what I can remember when we ate there, Lucas, is that I think there was, obviously with the dining plans, there was a plus and a premium menu in there, I think, and now there's just the one menu. So what that means for the future at the moment, I don't know. And as you know, Lucy's the one that does research on stuff. It's not really my thing. So I'm very ill-informed when it comes to this. I just saw the menu and thought, that looks interesting. We've eaten there before, haven't we, Lucas?
Yeah.
I really liked it. It's my favourite place that I've eaten so far at DLP.
It's
what did you
in
think?
Frontier, London.
Yeah, what did you have? Can you remember?
Did you have like... I can't remember.
I think you had pasta. I think you had pasta and tomato sauce and tomato soup as well. And I had steak, and Ollie ate nearly all my steak because it was while he was younger and he didn't have a meal plan, so they gave a plate and we just put things on. So he ate most of your tomato soup and a lot of my steak because he's a piglet, as we know. Good old Ollie. So there you go. That's the Silver Spur. What's the other things in the news then, Lucas?
So...
Come on.
This is
New Year's, right. So it looks like we're getting back to some kind of normality because, and this was reported, I think, maybe a week or two ago actually, but we didn't bring it up in the show last week. Basically, the Christmas season and the Halloween seasons are back. There's a New Year's party as well. So through things I was reading, I couldn't see whether the Halloween party was happening, but I'm assuming it is. You guys in the chat might know better than me. But really, really encouraging. And it's nice to see some celebration times. Because both times we've been have been seasons, haven't we? We went to the Halloween season the first time, and it was fantastic. And
we got like a late Christmas one.
Yeah, we went on the 2nd of January, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was good. We saw Santa, didn't we, on the sleigh?
I can't remember.
Do you not remember that? Oh, I can't believe you don't remember that. I bet you don't remember being ushered out of the park for the Halloween party either, do you?
No.
No, we were. So what happened was, it got to the end of the night on Halloween and closing time, and basically half of the park shut off, and there were barriers everywhere, and we had to go round the back to get out because basically they didn't want us there anymore because they wanted everybody for the party to be in there. So we got shepherded out of the park gradually so that they could start their party. It's very strange. If you ever go on New Year's Eve and the party's on and you don't have tickets, just be prepared for it, and also be prepared for the 1st of November as well, because it's a bank holiday in France and everybody seems to go to DLP. It's absolutely rammed, and if you're travelling home on that day, it's absolute chaos. I talked about this at length when we actually did the show about our Halloween trip a couple of years ago. If you want to go back and check that out. The other piece of news was the Frontierland playground has reopened. We've not been to any of the playgrounds, have we?
No.
So every time we've been, it's been cold.
We've just been on like the rides.
Yeah, well, the playgrounds have always been shut. Every single time we've been, they've been shut. So there's not been much to report really on those. I think we might try them next time we go, but I don't know when we'd have the time, to be honest. But still, it's been done. Apparently, the slides are not metal anymore, which means you don't burn your bottom when it's really hot. So that's pretty good, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, sometimes when you go down a slide and it's metal and it's really hot and sunny, and the sun's been on the metal all day, and it can like be really hot on your bottom when you slide down.
Yeah.
Well, they're not like that anymore. They're made of wood, I think, or something like that instead.
I thought you meant like computer slide.
What's a computer slide?
Like where you make slides.
Where
on the computer.
Are you talking about Roblox?
No.
What are you talking about?
You can make Google slides.
You can make Google slides?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like presentations, like PowerPoint?
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you. No, I didn't mean that. Who goes into a playground to do PowerPoint presentations? Right. What I did want to ask was, has anybody got any questions for Lucas? Because if not, there isn't much more to talk about really today. But I'd be really interested to see if we can get him talking a little bit. So, what do you want to know about him? He's been to DLP a couple of times. He's obviously been involved in our classics episodes right from the start. So plenty of opportunities there. I will start with Bob tweeted earlier to say that he couldn't make it today. Sorry, and he wanted to know what your favourite Disney film is.
So my favourite Disney film is The Lion King.
Yeah. Are you sure? You look like you're not sure about that.
I am sure.
Yeah. What about Pixar?
I like Cars 3 and Luca.
Cars 3. Interesting choice. What you prefer Lion King to both of the Pixar films?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all I'm getting out of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about music then? That's the other thing Bob wanted to know. What's your favourite song?
So I like in the Aladdin real version. I like the Friend Like Me song, and I also like from one of the Cars films, Life is a Highway.
Oh yeah, I like Life is a Highway.
Yeah.
We've talked about that a few times recently on the show. In fact, he was singing it a couple of weeks ago. You're getting some questions here. Do you want to read them out and answer them? Start with Emily there.
So it says, what's your favourite ride or thing at Disneyland Paris? So I quite like Star Tours. Mm-hmm. And so I think I'll say that.
Why do you like Star Tours?
Because I think it's really cool. It's like you're on a real ship, but you just move round. The ship moves, and it's really cool. Like, you can get like different things on the screen, and it's really cool.
You didn't like it very much the first couple of times you went on it, did you?
Yeah, but now like when C-3PO goes like, "Wah!" I'm like, "Wah!"
You didn't used to like the hyperspace bit, did you?
No, but I like it now.
Yeah. What's your least favourite ride of the ones that you've been on? That's hard. Come back to it. Have a think about it. See if you can answer another question.
The next one is, if you had to work at Disneyland, what job would you like to have?
And that's from Suze.
So all the rides and that.
Or the rides, or the shops, or restaurants. If you could have any job at Disney, what would it be? Oh wow, that's dead air. That you have to talk. You don't know, do you?
No, I don't know.
Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to design rides. I'd love to be an Imagineer.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We did a bit of a course, didn't we? When we went into lockdown the first time, I found someone had posted this thing on Facebook, and there was a Imagineering course, and we started designing a game, didn't we, based around Skylanders, a theme park based around Skylanders.
Yeah.
It was fun. Got to do some of these different Imagineering processes, but we never finished it, did we? No.
We could carry it on.
We could carry it on. Why don't you? What about working in the toilets? You could just clean the toilets. How fun would that be?
Stinky.
Stink. Maybe not that. What's the next question from Andrew?
What's your favourite thing to buy at the park? So, I quite like the Disneyland Paris, like the key rings, and I also like the ears.
Yeah?
Even though I only have like 2 sets of ears.
What about your lightsaber? Did you
Oh
like doing
yeah,
that?
I love getting my lightsaber.
You got to build it, didn't you?
Yeah. It's so cool.
Mummy wants to get a wand, doesn't she?
Yeah, I don't know.
She wants to go to the place in the castle and get a wand made, I think. So we might have to take her to do that next time we go. Yes. What's next then? What's Mike Chester ask?
So, he said, what did your dad get most excited about, Lucas?
What do I get most excited about at Disneyland Paris?
I don't know.
You don't know? What can you remember any times when I got very excited at Disneyland Paris? Can you not?
No.
I've told this story a lot of times, but the first time we went, I took you to It's a Small World. What happened? Can you remember? When I put you on my shoulders?
No.
No. Oh. So we're walking up to It's a Small World, and there was a massive, massive queue, and then suddenly the Halloween parade started going by, and this music all started. So we rushed up to the side to watch it, and I put Lucas on my shoulders. Laura was somewhere else with Ollie.
Yeah, I think he was like asleep.
Yeah, I think he was asleep, so they weren't coming on with us.
Yeah.
And we just stood and watched the parade from a really, really good vantage point. And I got a little bit teary, and I got my phone out and I texted Hugh and said something along the lines of, "Do you ever just get totally overcome by happiness?" And that was my most excited moment, I think. And then, just to make it even better, because the parade was still there, but we'd done watching it go past, the queue was all distracted, so we got straight onto the ride as well. It was brilliant. I think that's my most excited.
Cool. So the next one.
Cecilia.
Okay, so which walkthrough attraction do you like the most? So,
Hang on, because you're in front of the microphone, so I'm not sure they're all being heard.
Okay.
Which walkthrough attraction do you like the most?
So I hadn't been through that most walkthrough attractions, but I remember one that I like. I like that like Aladdin one.
Yeah, you do like Aladdin's Passage, don't you?
Yeah.
What did you get to do last time we went?
I got to go through it twice, and the second time I got to go through it all by myself without anyone.
Yeah, and you were only 6, I think, weren't you?
Yeah.
But we let you go through, and I just stood outside and waited for him nervously. And Laura was buying stuff in the shop.
Yep.
And there's one more question there, I think, from Susie again.
So, what's your favourite food or snack from the park?
Oh, that's a tough one. Is it Nutella shortbread? No.
I can't really remember.
Did you like so what did you like to eat at the park then?
I liked...
Wow. You didn't really like the pizza, did you?
No,
It was too
I didn't
cheesy.
like the... Yeah, I didn't like...
So when we ate, most of the time, both times we've been, we had the buffets, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you're just a big pasta fiend, aren't you?
Yeah.
But that's not really a snack. In all honesty, we've not done a lot of snacking, so it's more like the little cakes and things, isn't it, that you've eaten? But I think the thing that you got most excited about was probably when we went to places like the Restaurant des Stars, where in the desserts as well as the cakes and things, they had an ice cream machine, and you could make your own ice cream and put your own bits on it. I think that's what you like best. And also being able to take stacks of sweets and run away with them.
Wait, was that at Disney though?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what you're most excited about, even though you don't seem to remember. But yeah, we've not done a lot of snacking because we've always had the meal plans before. The first time we were full board, so every meal time we went and ate, and every meal time we were in a buffet. So we were just stuffed all the time. We didn't really have time for snacks.
Yeah.
And then the second time we went, we did half board, but we were still going to places like Casey's and Bellinotte for lunch. You like the pizza there? You liked the Bellinotto pizza, didn't you? You just didn't like the ones that they...
The Mickey ones.
Yeah, you didn't like the Mickey ones, that's right. That's right. And finally... Oh, no, there's a couple more, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
So Caitlin says, has there been a movie that you don't think you would like, but you did like? When we've done the reviews, can you think of any films that you didn't think you were going to like?
Home on the Range.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did quite enjoy Home on the Range, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought it was terrible. I really didn't like it. Oh, no. Do you know what? Because for us as grown-ups, there's been quite a lot that we thought we weren't going to like, and we did end up liking. I think that The Black Cauldron was another one of those for me. Yeah. And Emily says, who is your favourite character to meet?
Oh, so like in Disney?
Yeah. Yeah, in Disney. That's what we're talking about. Who have we met? List off some characters that we've met.
So we met Donald,
Yeah.
Pluto,
Yeah.
Minnie,
Yeah. Mickey.
Tigger,
Tigger, yeah.
Geppetto,
yeah.
Pluto,
Eeyore. Yeah. Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Woody, Jessie. Yeah. So you've met quite a lot, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what was your favourite? Because we went to Inventions, didn't we, for lunch for tea last time we went.
And we saw Geppetto, Minnie, Tigger, and Mickey there.
And Eeyore.
Yeah, and Eeyore.
Because Grandad had a big hug with Mickey as well there, didn't he? Can't do that at the moment. What do you think? Who's your favourite? Oh, come on. It must be Geppetto, surely. Because we've got a really nice video of Lucas sat at the dinner table with Geppetto behind him, playing him like he's a marionette, and he's playing along. It was brilliant. I think it's that. I think it was that. Was it not?
I'm going to go with Mickey.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mickey was the OG. Mickey was the first one we met. When we arrived for the first time at Hotel Cheyenne, we walked into the entrance hall. I went and checked in, and as we were walking out from checking in, Mickey went there for his for the meet and greet, for the morning meet and greet, and there was no queue at all. We were there. It took us 5 minutes, didn't it? And we went and met him. You probably don't even remember this.
I don't remember.
But you ran straight up to him and gave him a massive hug. And normally you're really shy, a bit like you're being at the moment. Normally you're really, really shy, and this time you weren't, and it was just really lovely. We've got a lovely picture of that somewhere. So I think that was my favourite. But Inventions was great, and not just because of you, but the way my mum and dad were as well. They were just totally taken by it, and dad was playing hide and seek with Mickey and stuff as well. It was just really fun. It was lovely, really lovely. There you go. There's some insight. We got to talk a little bit, didn't we? Made it a little bit less awkward. So that's nice. The last bit of any kind of news then, before we finish for today, is just to let you know that we're hoping, although I haven't spoken to them yet, we're hoping that tomorrow we'll be live at about 8:30 again, so that we can do a Q&A with Hugh and Lucie. So if you've got any questions for Hugh and Lucie, if you fancy sticking them on Facebook or putting them on Twitter, if you can't make it and you want to ask any questions about the cruise, or come along and join us tomorrow evening, and we'll go through all of that as well. As far as the podcast is concerned, we'll put this out. Well, you'll be listening to it now, and then we'll put that out as well later in the week. So we've got both of those podcasts available for you. The usual stuff all applies. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. Like and subscribe. Blah 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 blah. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We've had a nice little influx over the last week or so of new subscribers to the channel. Really really appreciate your support. Thank you as well to our new Patreon pal. I really appreciate you getting involved and with that. And the competition is still running. So I know we mentioned this last week. We're going to be doing a big giveaway when we raise our next £100, which is going to help us buy some new microphones so our audio improves. So far, Bob has offered to make 4 coasters as a prize. Now, he does it doing burning. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure he'll put it in the chat later. But he basically burns pictures onto coasters. He did some for us on the 3 Caballeros last year, and he also did some for Hugh as a birthday present. I think it was from me. They're just fantastic. What he does there is fantastic. Hugh's also doing some illustrations. He's offered to do a bespoke illustration, so you can choose what you want as a Disney illustration. He'll do that. Again, I can honestly vouch for that. Fantastic drawings. We've also got some books. I've got a few books that we're going to put into the mix. We've got a triptych that goes on the wall, like some Winnie the Pooh pictures and things. I've got a bit of Disney memorabilia, and we're also going to have some a couple of bits of merchandise as well that we're going to give away. So, and I think things will keep adding to it. As we find things that we think are really good prizes, we're just adding them to it. So if you're interested in supporting us through Patreon, then fantastic. And obviously, if you're not, that's fantastic too. We just love the fact that you come and listen and get involved every week. But if you do fancy it, you can get involved on patreon.com, search for 37 Disney Street, and when we raise that £100, we're going to do this giveaway, and some of you will win some pretty decent prizes. So there you go. Cecilia says, is it UK only? No, it's not UK only. We will ship things out. We'll find a way. We'll always find a way. Just like I found a way to get Caitlin's book that she won a month ago out to her this week as well, so hopefully that'll be with you in the next few days, Caitlin. And I think that's about it for today. Do you want to say anything, Lucas? Because I feel like you've been very quiet. No, it's past his bedtime, sir.
Wait.
Wait.
No question. Ask me on which Disney ride that I went on.
Did you like the least? Yes. Go on then.
So, I didn't like.
Oh, come on.
I didn't like.
You liked them all, didn't you?
I didn't like.
No, we're going to leave it.
The flying elephant.
You don't like Dumbo Flying Elephants? That's Ollie's favourite ride. You really don't like the flying elephants, do you?
No.
Great. Well, worth waiting for that. Right, brilliant. We'll see some of you tomorrow, potentially, hopefully. If not, we'll be back. I think next week it might just be Hugh and Lucie because we're away. Or we might do it slightly later, so we might do it on Monday instead. We'll fill you in and let you know what's happening, but we'll just wait. We'll just wait and see what's the deal when we're all back together and we can talk again. But we'll be back to normal properly in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, we'll catch you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.